Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are back with more of Forbidden West, and we're gonna continue where we left off. So I didn't really play much, but yes, I'm gonna talk more about skills. I hope you are ready for this because there are tons of information when it comes to skills. Ideally, I have not actually taken up any skills for that matter, but it totally depends on your play style. I mean, that's what I've noticed. There are many skills that you have in this game, and obviously most of the skills, as you know, if you want to unlock them, you have to play more of the side missions or the side quests instead of playing the main missions. But yes, having said that, there's a few things that we all need to understand about this game, especially the mechanics. It's quite a different game, I would say, from whatever games are out in the market right now. It's very simple, or I would say it's very easy to play. I mean, a new guy can actually play, so there's no problems with it. So if you have seen my last video, this is where we actually finished. We actually took off, or we killed the Slither Fang. I think that's what it's called. So we're gonna move, or we're gonna proceed from here. Yeah. So again, if you see my previous video, you'll see there are so many things this guys have. I mean, new machines, and the best part is now you can tag them. So that's one good thing that I've noticed, that you can tag the very important components, and when you tag them, you can actually take them off based upon whatever weapons you have. So pretty much pretty cool, self-explanatory. People who have missed or who have not played the first game and who has jumped to the second game directly, there are a lot of things that you need to go through in the beginning, and this is very early, guys. This is very early in the game, so you learn as you proceed with the game. If you want to relate, there are so many characters I can see now. They are introduced from the previous game to this game, and if you need to know more about it, or probably if you have not taken um, uh, if you have not taken or you have not played the previous game, what I would recommend, maybe you can view the previous series in my game or in my YouTube channel, and you'd relate, you'll understand what's going on. Okay, so I think we are good. Let's go, guys, without wasting any more time. I want to take it slow, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so let's see where we go now. Um, so these are all the skills you have. 26 here, 27 here, 29, 29, 20, and 31. So I guess warrior is more of a melee attacks. Trapper, as self-explanatory. Hunter is like long range. That's what I feel. Survivor is like, you have all survivor instincts where you need to have more berries and increase your health, stuff like that. This is like more of a stealth for stealth people, and this is machine override. So few things. These are still locked. I can't use them. Okay, let's proceed with the game, guys. Let's go.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia, fix the system, heal the blight, restore Elizabeth Street. But is it still there? Okay, I should find the server room.
Okay, nothing in this room. Right. So, are we going down? Yeah, I think we're going down.
Close. I have to be.
Collect as much as you can. This is very early stage of the game, so you should always keep on collecting stuff. Don't miss on anything. Yeah, we don't have anything here.
Please be here.
Cutscene, guys. Let's see what happens. So ideally, this is the first main quest which has completed, and if you see, when I started playing the series, I've uploaded so many games. I mean, so many videos.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9.
There you go. That's Gaia.
Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzan's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
Oh, damn.
This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast, and whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Haha. Oh, that's cool. So they go back to Meridian.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
Let's see what's going on here. I remember the spire was shining in the last game until Hades took off and Silence captured Hades.
One night, for less than half a minute, glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Okay.
Is that a statue of me? That's new. Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Wow, look at that. They actually made a statue of her. That's cool.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
I just want to check out if I am missing out something here. Yeah, I think we're good.
Feeling about this.
So
I don't know.
let's see what
Looks
happens.
the same as before. I could pull this thing out. What? Transmission.
Hmm.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
There we go. Oh yeah. Let's go up. Okay. Yeah.
Pullcaster can't reach that from here. I need to get closer.
How would I get closer?
I should be able to pull that crane closer.
Yep. There we go.
There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now.
There we go.
I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. It looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me.
Okay.
Doesn't look
Oh.
like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Yeah. I think we are good. So let's go inside the spire and see what's happening.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note. Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out.
He's back.
To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my rules.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, then why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and to learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, alright.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Man, the graphics are so cool, man. I can see those water drops on her face. And this is still PlayStation 4.
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
I just want to see what's here.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of
Makes
brave
sense.
people defended this place from Hades.
Let's speak to Avad.
Perhaps this time we let...
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tanakh. And they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
Oh, that's Murad, and that's Avad.
Sun King.
The Sun King Avad. Finally.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
So that's the new spear.
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
that
Perhaps
kid.
you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Champion spear.
I need to
And navigate
attach
the
the
characters
master
bio
override to
section
this.
in your notebook. Okay. So this is how you actually figure out more and more of characters from the previous game if you want to. So I actually know this character, so people who are playing this game have not played the previous part, you can actually go through this. This makes a lot of sense. The reason why I say it makes more of sense is because, as I said, people who actually purchase this game instead of the previous game, then it's really useful for you, or it's really good for you to know what's happening. Modify your spear at workbench. Okay. Let's Let's
Should
see.
be a workbench around here I can use.
There you go. Oh, not there. Not there. Where's the workbench? Oh, there it is.
There, the workbench.
Let's see what he got.
Okay, master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
What do you mean? I'm hating every second that this
But is that it? I can't go or do anything at the workbench? Oh man. I really wanted to see other stuffs. Ah, never mind.
With it. Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've gotta go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk. May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun, and he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cuddly here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Okay.
Well, I know, you're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
That was a cool farewell. I just want to check out my inventory. Wow. All is 100%. No, I can't edit calls because I have not unlocked it yet, so.
Meridian owes you a debt it can never repay, Savior.
So you do have a few people to talk to, so let's finish it up.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Edmund. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Okay, that's cool. The small kid knows about Thunderjaw, so that was cool. Okay, let's speak to Avad.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Nox? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Okay.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years. Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tanakhs to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanakhs like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tanakh want lasting peace.
Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Edaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
I think we are done. It's time to go.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after? I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
Now whom do we have to talk to? Murad?
Are you ready to go? Or do
Well,
you need a
that's
little
everyone.
more time?
I guess it was nice to catch up. For a little while. I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
She skips through. Obviously she doesn't want anyone to accompany her, and probably she doesn't want their life to be endangered because of her missions, but obvious. The storytelling is so cool in this game. The way they have narrated it, it's quite awesome. There she goes.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out.
So beautiful, man.
My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine. But the iron won't subside, no matter what I try.
Thunderjaw.
Am I raindrops in the
Shellwalkers.
flood? In this emptiness,
behemoths.
in the storm.
This should be those frost things. Fellowback, I guess. Roar. Or bros, I guess.
Inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Flintox.
A voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rod. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the
Sparks to steel. Ha! Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Aside, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barrenlight. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less... scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to chain scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me. I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit chain scrape first and upgrade my bow.